Sequestration equals unemployment.
750,000 jobs lost.
Armageddon or a tax hike.
Before the Senate gets off their ass and begins to do something.
No one is mincing their words in Washington, and that was the exasperated voice of Republican Speaker John Boehner. He's the man in the back of the limo, arriving at the White House this morning in a last-minute attempt to do something to stop the $85 billion axe from coming down on public spending across the board. Just 2 months after narrowly avoiding the so-called fiscal cliff, this is government by roller coaster.
Mic check, mic check, mic check.
Meeting over, and in the White House press room, they were scrambling to get ready for one final word from the president.
Washington sure isn't making it easy. At a time when our businesses have finally begun to get some traction, hiring new workers, bringing jobs back to America, we shouldn't be making a series of dumb, arbitrary cuts to things that businesses depend on and workers depend on, like education and research and infrastructure and defense. It's unnecessary, and at a time when too many Americans are still looking for work, it's inexcusable.
Mr. Speaker, it didn't sound like it went very well. How'd it go?
Hi, everybody.
That's all he said, and if Speaker Boehner's in a huff, it's because he fears that the Republicans will get most of the blame. The White House has certainly been trying to make sure that they will by parading one department head after another to outline the consequences. Homeland Security.
I don't think we can maintain the same level of security at all places around the country.
Defense.
It will place an unreasonable burden on the shoulders of our soldiers and civilians.
Education.
$725 million would be cut, and as many as 10,000 teachers could lose their jobs.
Here too they will feel the pain. The Head Start program in Alexandria, Virginia, one of thousands across America where children from poor families get free daycare so their parents can go to work.
I have 6 children.
You have 6 children?
Yes.
Your 6 kids would be affected?
Yes, they would. They would.
Because they rely on your income?
They do. They trust me, they do.
And why are you still smiling?
Because I know how they'd be affected. No clothes, no shoes. They would be devastated. So.
Here alone, 15 kids will have to be sent home.
These are the families that live on the edge of homelessness. These are the families that have to work 3 and 4 jobs at a time to be able to make ends meet. Without these services, they may not be able to work. They may not be able to pay rent. They may not be able to take care of their own children. And that is disaster. It just spells disaster.
Back in the august seat of the world's richest and proudest democracy, the lawmakers, who are too divided to pass laws, shuffle home in shame, leaving the lone chaplain to come up with one last idea: divine intervention.
Rise up, O God, and save us from ourselves.
Matt Fry, Channel 4 News, Washington.